What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today is a big day. Loading up the engine, driving it down to Atlanta to the builder. Got my buddy Nick in town from F&G Performance, and he's gonna help me load everything up. We've been getting everything prepped for the last couple of days, and I'll show you what's been going on. So we got the exhaust out of the car. I did mention that in one of my last videos that if you're looking for a Motordyne TDX2 to drop me a line. If you don't leave me a comment on YouTube, you can find me on Instagram at Zora_the_Z33. So I'll pop that up on the screen. I'll put it down in the description. Shoot me a message. I have a pending sale, but in the event something falls through, which happens all the time, you guys can let me know if you're interested. So that does include 4.5-inch rolled tips, mid pipe, end pipes. I'm gonna throw in a set of non-resonated Z1 test pipes for free with the sale. In this box is all the V-bands and the actual muffler section that comes with the exhaust originally. And then of course you have the Y, and then you have the Thunder pipe, which is the straight pipe section. So if you haven't seen that or heard that, check out some other videos. It sounds pretty crazy with the cams, and that'll be all included in the sale of the Motordyne exhaust. Put it through here. We kind of tested it last night. It should work out for us just fine to be able to get enough height to get into the bed of the truck. So if you are looking to transport an engine, after some simple reading around, we went to a local tire shop, snagged this old used tire. It's 20-inch diameter, it's pretty wide, so should be just fine to set the motor in there, keep the oil pan up and safe. So what I'm probably gonna do to start is I'm gonna pop the oil filter off, sandwich plate off, and just make sure nothing gets damaged in that regard when we set it in there. Also, to make some things easier for my builder, I got all the parts in a stack and we labeled everything just because the guy that I'm taking it to has got a lot of different projects going on. So any kind of help that I can provide him to just make it easy, keep himself organized, is gonna be useful. As you can see here, I've just pretty much labeled different things. I don't know if you can see too many of them. It says head gaskets, just makes life a little bit easier for everyone. So we're gonna get all this loaded up. Engine loaded up. First stop's gonna be Z1 Motorsports. So we want to go down there, check that stuff out. I need to pick up a few different things there that we'll talk. That's gonna be useful for figuring out how to run. One of the problem sets that you're gonna run into if you're turboing one of these engines, not really problems, but things you have to figure out is where exactly and how you're gonna run your oil lines, coolant lines, and all those things. So I think I've got it sorted out. Z1 makes a really cool, I think it's a little billet aluminum bleeder port slash, I think it's a 1/4 or 1/8 NPT fitting for, I guess either a waterline feed, which is what I'm gonna do, or a aftermarket water temp sensor, which is also what I'm gonna do. So I'm sorting out in my head what gauges I'm actually gonna want in the car when I'm driving it and where I'm gonna tap them. So I think we're good to go. We're gonna get started once Nick gets his butt out of bed. He's being a little sleepy pants. So we'll be good. Next little video will hopefully have the engine in the back of the truck. So Nick's awake. Good morning, Nick. We got to take the tailgate off. This gets you a little bit more reach with the hoist so you can actually get it inside the bed a little bit better. If you don't, motor just barely reaches on the very back part of the bed. So quick disconnect on the bottom and we're good to go. All right, so we are in the truck. We're gonna kind of strap to 4 different points, keep everything stable. I got this engine storage bag from Jeb's that should keep any water off of it. The weather, Nick, from Florida. All right, so we got the engine in, got it covered up with the engine bag. We got basically this strap keeping the engine stand brace pulled to the rear, and then we got 4 points of connection for all these, and 1 strap wrapped around the whole thing to hopefully keep the plastic in place while we drive, because it's a little bit gray and rainy out. So should be good to go. Thanks for checking it out. We're going to have some more footage once we get to Z1 and get down to the engine builder. So if you haven't yet, subscribe, like, comment, let me know what you think, and there'll be more to come. Everything's still locked in good, nice and tight, no issues. We are about 2 hours from Z1, so we're just going to keep on trucking. We made it to Z1. If you guys haven't seen the expansion, come check it out.
I know you got
Parham, talking tuning.
He's like, oh, that's the world there. I'm okay.
Definitely a really cool setup. We're gonna pick up some parts and then we'll talk some more after that. Parts. Happy day. Now here's some more of their expansion. I'm gonna peek around the corner here, hope I don't get in trouble. Parts. It's gonna be really cool. Whoa. Banks exhaust. It's still raining and pouring, so good thing we got the engine all covered up. All right, so we picked up a few things while we were here. Got some new heater hoses, power steering lines. Got an insulated clutch line. This will be good where all the downpipes and everything run. Here's the coolant line fittings I was talking about. So you can run, this is a bleeder port and or a sensor port or a feed port to cool the turbo. What else? Got the Momentum oil cap, which is discontinued, pretty cool. Got valve stem seals, one of the last pieces missing. And we got a ATI super damper. So we're good. So we got soaked, but we came to Atlanta Motor Cars to check out some fancy stuff. Thanks, Nick. All right, so we were here on soaking wet from all the rain, but got some projects going on, dropping off all the parts and the engine. So we got the motor out back here. Everything gonna be good to go. So it'll be here with Kyle for a few weeks, a few months. We'll get it next spring probably, and we'll be good to go. And it's still pouring. We are getting some gas real quick, and we're just now leaving Atlanta. It's probably gonna be about 4 hours. We'll get home about 11:30. Been a bit of a long day. The rain definitely added a interesting dynamic to dealing with it. So, but engine's where it's supposed to be. Parts are there. Super excited, and we will catch you on the next video. Thanks for tuning in. Again, like, subscribe. Please follow the channel. Ask me questions if you have them. Thanks for sticking around, and I will continue to upload content as I can. See you guys.